on. Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. We got something new from Monster, and I keep wanting to say Monster Energy, but no, this is Monster Brewing. This is their new variety pack of the Nasty Beast. It's hard tea. So I guess Monster decided that going into the hard beverage market wasn't quite enough. Now they're doing hard teas. Probably going to see a bunch of different variations on this, as many as we see on the energy drinks. Once again, this is something that does not have a lot of caffeine in it. It's alcoholic instead. 6.0% alcohol by volume. There's 12 cans in the pack, 3 flavors: peach, original, and tea, plus lemonade. 'Tis a nasty beast. All right, so yeah. Caffeine in these, the same level of caffeine content that you see in an energy drink, would be a recipe for a heart attack, because people are going to drink a bunch of these to get drunk. So, it says here, the usual suspects were enjoying a few cold ones and decided to check out some hard iced tea from the competition. Eventually somebody commented, "This stuff is just plain nasty." Channeling Jack from Boogie Nights, someone said, "Good name," I guess. I don't remember that scene, but just like that, the idea was born. Truth is, we've been making great tasting iced tea for over 25 years and have some great recipes stashed away. So we brewed some up, blended in our super clean alcohol, dialed in the flavor, and came up with a cool can design for our new baby. You be the judge. Crack open a can of our new Nasty Beast Hardcore tea. Oh, it says hardcore there, but not on here anywhere else. Just says hardcore. Hard tea. And you'll see it's by far the best tasting hard tea out there. At 6.0 at 6.0% alcohol. It's as smooth as silk, but still gets the job done. We're no Dirk Diggler, but still pretty proud of what we got. All right, now, by the way, yeah is spelled with an H at the end. What you're spelling there is oh yay. It was written on the can too. Tea with attitude. So, Nasty Beast. I don't know if I want to put something in my mouth called Nasty Beast, but whatever. All right, so we're going to start with the peach, because artificial peach flavors do not work well for me, even those in iced tea. But, like I've noticed lately, some peach flavors are actually working better than they used to. It just has this weird, nasty, bitter aftertaste that's always off-putting for me. So I guess I didn't really need the clear glass, as these are probably all going to look the same. They're all going to look like iced tea, like you would expect. I don't know, I kind of go back and forth on putting these new malt beverages in glasses, because a lot of times it's just plain seltzer and it's clear. So, slightly effervescent, probably not really carbonated, probably just some air trapped in there. And, yeah, looks like a nice, slightly cloudy, brown, iced tea. Slight hint of peach. Mostly just smells like iced tea, but I can get a little hint of booziness in there. Just a little. Yeah, no surprises there. Sweet up front. Sweetness carries right through. It's kind of like a sweet tea, which isn't always the case with the hard teas. Sometimes when the sweetness completely turns over to just a plain old brewed tea flavor. And this does have the tea leaves. It's coming through the tannins or whatever the hell it is. It gives brewed tea its flavor. But the peach is subtle enough and not bad. So I got to give it points for that. At 6%, it's easy to drink, like a lot of these hard malt beverages. And the hard iced teas are basically a malt beverage, from what I can tell. Although this may actually be an iced tea with grain alcohol added in. I think this is the fastest I've made a peach flavored anything disappear in a long time. I'm impressed. I gotta hit this one with a 4 out of 5. It's getting extra points for being peach flavored and yet not turning me off. So I'm gonna finish this one up and move on to the original, because I do prefer a nice lemon flavored tea. So I'll hit the tea plus lemonade last, which I think is also called an Arnold Palmer. Anyway. Yeah, next will be the original. All right, next up is the original. So let's check this out. Yeah, at 6%, a little bit higher than a lot of the other malt beverages, some of the other hard teas, stuff like that. 5% seems to be standard these days for a lot of things, but I think once everybody starts pushing it to 6% just to get an edge on the competition as a selling point, because let's be honest, you're drinking these to get to a certain point 9 times out of 10. Something caught in my throat for a second there. You're going to go for the higher ABV as long as the taste is, okay on any given one of them. So similar to the last one, although this does seem to have a darker color. It's a little less air trapped in there. Again, these aren't really carbonated, so you can't expect a lot of air bubbles, but the last one had some hitting that nucleation point out at the bottom of the glass. So pretty neutral aroma on that. I mean, it smells a little bit like iced tea. Gee, go figure. But for the most part, not much coming up out of there. Once again, just a plain old tea flavor. Now, the booziness in the flavor of this is a little bit more forward. Maybe because it's just the tea, there's nothing else there to cover it up. But primarily, you're getting hit with a wave of sweetness. And it resolves to a tea flavor, and then a little hint of booziness, which I wasn't getting from the first one. Still, overall, I mean, it's a hard iced tea. It tastes like a hard iced tea, and that little hint of booziness isn't bad enough to give you pause. It's just enough to be like, hey, by the way, this isn't just plain tea. I mean, it's disappearing fast enough. Hitting this one with a 3.5 out of 5. It's exactly what it says it is. It's a hard tea, and it's good. Easy to drink. And bear in mind, on a scale of 1 to 5, a 2.5 is average. So 3.5 actually puts this at a pretty decent above average rating. It's been a long time since I've had a twisted tea. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else doing hard teas right. Oh, the Dunkins. The Dunkins were good. Their hard coffees were awful, but the Dunkin' teas were good. I don't know. I think maybe I'd go for the Dunkin' teas over these so far, but honestly, at 6% ABV, if I'm of the mind to just, sit down and drink for the night, the price points seem similar enough that I might go for the Monsters. I don't know. Kind of a toss-up. I'd have to sit down with a selection of each. I think there were 4 flavors in the Dunkin', but anyway. I'm off in the weeds again. It's good. Depending on the results of the last one here, I'll probably be buying these again at some point. But It's exactly what it says it is. And again, it's been a while since I've had a twisted tea, but I think I might pick these over them. I don't know. All right, anyway, I'm going to finish this one up, and we're going to move on to the last, which is the tea and lemonade. All right, last up is the tea plus lemonade flavor. Now, something I forgot to mention at the top of the video. There are 3 each of these and the peach, and then there's 6 of the original. So it's not a balanced 12-pack. You get 6 of one flavor and 3 of each of the other 2. Which happens sometimes when their marketing department anticipates that people are going to want, one of a particular one, or sometimes it's more cost effective for them to do that. Just depends. Who knows how that decision gets made, but those are my informed opinions. So definitely lighter, a little more trapped air in that one. Hazy, but certainly appears to be an iced tea mixed with lemonade, because it does have that nice yellowish color to it, like you diluted out the iced tea with lemonade. Imagine that. God, I've been pointing out the obvious way too much in this video. That's... Alright, it's one of those days, folks. Distinctly lemon aroma. Yeah, mostly just lemon with a hint of tea underneath. That's pretty good. Yep. Everything you'd want from a hard lemonade and a hard iced tea going 50-50 together. I gotta hit that with a 4 out of 5. I don't usually rate these types of things quite so highly. I don't know, maybe I've been more generous with the ratings lately on them, just because the pervasiveness of the products in the market means that I've gotten more used to the idea of drinking them. But yeah, that's pretty damn good. It's a great blend of lemonade and iced tea with just enough alcohol in there to let you know it's there, and it goes down real smooth. So these are dangerous, but they're good. So that's it. 2 4s and a 3.5. I mean, you can't go wrong with this pack. But that's just my opinion on them. Hit me up down below in the comments or the email link. I'd love to hear what you have to say about the monster Nasty Beasts. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.